is a very truthful age. The word Sat means truth. In that yoke, you didn't have to have a judge or a lawyer or anything like that, because everybody was very truthful and they performed the puja. And in those days, people used to live for thousands of years. And people did meditation, they did tremendous tapasya for thousands of years in those days. And what they did, because of the love and the devotion that they did it with, the Lord Brahmaji, he is the one that gives boon. And Brahmaji said to the devotee, and I'll mention one to you here tonight. His name, he was a very good devotee, very devoted to the Lord. His name is Hiranyakashipu. He was a very good devotee in those days. He did tremendous tapasya. And because of his tapasya, the Lord says, my devotee, I am satisfied with your devotion. Ask for whatever you want. And what did Hiranyakashipu ask for? He asked, he does not want to die. And if he should die, he must not die in the air, or he must not die on the ground. He must not die in the morning, or he must not die in the evening. He must not die by a man, or he must not die by an animal. So how would he die? So that's Hiranyakashipu, and you know the entire story. I just want to go back there so that you understand that this was a very good man. He became a king, and he was a very good king until when he get that boon now from Brahmaji. You know, Brahmaji is the one that grant boon. And then you have Bhagwan Vishnu. He's the sustainer. He's the one who says, I'm going to come whenever dharma is in a decline. Then he's going to appear. So you have Shivaji. He's the creator of this entire universe. So Brahmaji gave him that boon. That's the boon. That's your wish. I'll give it to you. So he get that boon. Now, when he get that boon, you know, there's something called power. He feel he has all the power now. And he started to tell people that you must not perform puja to Bhagwan Vishnu. Perform puja to me, worship me. He wants everybody to worship him. He become powerful now. He get that boon. He think he would not die. He get that boon. So he had a son by the name of Prahalad. You know the entire story, right? He had a son by the name of Prahalad. And Prahalad know that his father is not God. And he saw that his father is making the people that worship him instead of worship Hari Bhagwan Vishnu. So Prahalad, he does not believe in his father, but he believes in Ram and Krishna, Bhagwan Vishnu. So one day Prahalad went to school, and when he came back, Hiranyakashipu called him and put him to sit on his lap. And he says, my son, tell me, what did you learn today in school? And the son started to narrate to him what he learned in school. And he says he learned to worship Bhagwan Vishnu, Bhagwan Shiva. These are the people who we have to worship, not you. And this is the son talking to the father. He said, you are not God. I learned that I must worship Ram and Krishna. But Prahalad knew this all along. This is the Leela of the Lord. So when Hiranyakashipu heard this now, the first thing that comes to his mind, that his son is not going to obey me. And the first thing he wants to do now is to get rid of his son. He wants to kill his son. So you see what power can do when you have power? But what's going to happen when you do these kind of things? So now Hiranyakashipu, he was stopping people from performing puja. They want him to worship him. His own son does not want to worship him. He wants to worship Bhagwan Vishnu, like we just did puja to Bhagwan Vishnu. So his son says no. So he tried all sorts of things to get rid of his son. He wants to kill Prahalad. He wants to get rid of Prahalad. So he tried all sorts of things. And he cannot get rid of Prahalad because Prahalad believes in the Lord. And the Lord, he's worshipping the Lord with love and devotion. And the Lord is accepting his worship. And he is blessed by the Lord. So the Lord protects him. So he's always protected. So Prahalad Hiranyakashipu try and he cannot get rid of Prahalad. Then he remembered he had a sister by the name of who? Holika. And she also was a very good lady. She did tremendous tapasya also. And she also had a boon that because she did tremendous tapasya, the Lord has blessed her with a boon that she cannot be burnt by fire. So she had that boon that she cannot be burnt by fire. So Hiranyakashipu remembered that she has that boon. He had a conversation with his sister and let his sister know that this is what we're going to do. These are our plans now. They're going to try to get rid of Prahalad by putting Prahalad to sit on the lap of Holika, and they're going to put all these wood and branches around them, and they're going to light a big bonfire so that they can burn Prahalad, because the sister Holika get that boon that she cannot be burned by fire. So they did that. They put Prahalad at the lap of Holika, and when they make that big burn, that pack all those things around, and they light it on fire, the fire light and it blazed. And when the fire blazed, it burned, and Hiranyakashipu were rejoicing, thinking, well, he will get rid of his son now, and he will have the people them to worship him. While doing that, when the fire was burning and he was rejoicing, they keep looking and looking, and when the fire finished burn, what did they saw? Prahalad was there playing in that ash, red hot ash. Prahalad was there playing in that ash, and there were no Holika. Holika was burned to death. So you see, when you have the boon, when the Lord has blessed you, and you have that blessings from the Lord, and you have that power, and you take it and you go, look what the two of them do, brother and sisters. They go and they think wicked things. I have to use the word wicked. Those are wicked things. When you have those thoughts in your mind, you cannot get up in life. So that was wicked what Hiranyakashipu did. Know his sister had that boon that she cannot burn by fire, and he wants to get rid of his son, but he didn't. The son didn't get born. The son was alive because he had the faith in Bhagwan Vishnu. He keep chanting Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, and he was saved. So my dear brothers and sisters, what we are learning from that, and year after year, we're going to go and we're going to burn this Holika out there. But there is no Holika sitting in there. There is no Prahalad sitting in there. But why we are doing it year after year is to remind ourselves, we as devotees, we need to get rid of all the evil, all the wicked things that we may have in our thoughts. When we burn that Holika and it burns, we must burn away all the thoughts, all the wicked thoughts that we have in it. You know, I always say God means He's the generator, He's the organizer, and He is the destroyer. He generates, He organizes, and He destroys. What does He destroy? He destroys all the evil thoughts that we may have. So tonight, as we burn that holy out here, as we go there and we burn that holy, after tonight, let us all destroy all the evil thoughts that we have in our minds, and let us become one people. Let us become brothers and sisters. Pagwa is a celebration of good over evil. So when we burn that holy, we must embrace each other after that, because that's what the people did when they burn that holy. But what become of Hiranyakashipu? The Lord himself, Bhagwan Vishnu, we just did puja to him. He took that form of Narsingh Bhagwan. And who is Narsingh? Narsingh is half man and half lion. So he came and he get Bhagwan Vishnu, he bring himself out of that pillar, and he hides Bhagwan Vishnu, grab him, and he hold him, and it wasn't morning, it wasn't night. It wasn't in the air or it wasn't in the ground. He had him, it wasn't outside or it wasn't inside. So he have him there, and he hold Hiranyakashipu, and he tear him apart. He tear him apart and he killed him. He took that form of half lion and half man, Narsingh Bhagwan, and he ripped him apart. So my dear brothers and sisters, you see, they had the power. The God blessed them with those boons. Holika had the boon that she cannot be burned by fire, and the Lord himself, he gave it to you, and he can take it back from you. And that's what he did. He take it back, Holy could get born, and he came as Narsingh Bhagwan, and he get rid of Hiranyakashipu.